So I know there's a lot of you out there, because I speak to a lot of you about this. You want to be on expert panels in your industry. You want to be invited on podcasts. You want to start your own podcast. You want to have a TED Talk. You want to be invited places to speak and be the one that people know and invite, right? You really want that. But when it comes down to it, you do not know how to practice for it. You think if you get the questions beforehand that you're going to be prepared. And sometimes that's okay, but most of the time you're reading. And it sounds like you're reading and it looks like you're reading. And if somebody throws you off, you lose your place. So I'm going to give you something for free today that you can use in the privacy of your own home, and you can learn how to become an expert at being interviewed, being on podcasts, being on stages, whatever it is you want to do, right? For today's exercise, I'm going to show you how to be, how I'm going to be interviewed by ChatGPT, okay? And it's really, really easy to do. All you have to do is just feed it the information about your business, about your origin story, who you are, why you are, all the things, and then ask it to interview you. Now, this one's going to be an easy one to do, but you could also ask it to be difficult, right? To interrupt you, or throw you off. So just depending on your scenario that you want to get into, ChatGPT is an excellent tool to help you get your reps in, because a lot of you aren't getting your reps in and you're winging it when you get on stage, or you're winging it when you get on a podcast and you don't get invited back, or you know that you just ruined it and then you're sitting there like, maybe I'm not cut out for this. You are cut out for it. You just don't know how to practice. So I'm going to show you. Okay, chat, are you there?
I'm right here and ready to roll. Let's dive right in. All right, let's get this started. Amanda, let's talk to the viewers about why practicing interviews is so important. Can you share why a founder shouldn't just wing it, and how a tool like this can help them really refine their story before the real deal?
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that question. So one of the best ways to get really good at what you're doing is to know how to practice correctly. A lot of founders are brilliant in person. They're dynamic. They're great visionaries. They know how to do whatever it is they're doing in their business. But the minute they get on a podcast or they're on a stage, I've seen it so many times with people that are making like 40, 50 million a year, they absolutely lose themselves and they start going off on tangents because, people are yes people around them, and they just keep getting these, yo, you're doing such a great job. And I'm over there cringing, going like, you didn't even answer the question, because they don't know how to prepare. So using ChatGPT as a tool that you can use every single day in the privacy of your own home is one of the best ways to get better at being interviewed, being on stage, being an interviewer, whatever it is you want to do. You want to be an expert panel, have chat throw you questions. Chat can help you with so much until you're ready to hire an expert one-on-one coach such as myself.
That's a perfect answer, Amanda. You're showing them exactly why practicing like this is a game changer. Cuting, let's keep that flow going. Here's the next question. Amanda, let's give them a little behind the scenes of your journey. Could you share a moment in your own career where you realized that practicing and refining your presence completely changed the game for you? This way viewers can see how transformational it really is. Answer that and we'll keep layering in those deep dive questions.
Absolutely. So one of the first things so I'm a professional singer, and I've been a professional singer for like 20 years. And when I first started out, I went to China. I went to China on a tour in Shenyang, and I was kind of like a weekend warrior, they call it, when you are in cover bands and you're not really you're not professional yet. I was not. And I told them that I was. I did not know the songs. I didn't really know the choreography. I thought we were going to do all that there, right? Because that's what you did in cover bands. You just learned it in rehearsal. I didn't know that I was supposed to be prepared beforehand. And I almost got sent home like the first couple of days I was there. I told them, I begged, I said, please, 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 I will learn everything. And I did. It was the hardest lesson of my life because I lost their respect. They thought I was some rich bitch from LA, and I'm not at all, by the way. Like, I come from very humble beginnings, and that I was entitled and all these things, and I'm totally not. So when you don't prepare, people will misjudge you. They will think that you're an amateur. They will think that you didn't respect them enough to prepare. And that is really hard to recover from. So I did my best and I won them over after 3 months of being there. But the first month was absolutely hell. And I'm going to tell you one thing right now. You will never, ever catch me unprepared at all. If you see me out doing something, it's because I prepared for it. I am a total professional because I respect my craft, but I also respect the people who are viewing it, listening to it, absorbing it. So that's really, really, really important to do. Stop winging your content. Stop pretending you're just going to be able to pull up the answers and know the thing, because that's not how pressure works. Pressure will show you exactly who you really are. Okay, so that, I just cut the interview off, but you can go for as long as you want and as hard as you want with this ChatGPT thing. And I think it's really, really important to keep practicing with it so you understand what it is you're trying to say and you can articulate it better, because we really don't get a lot of chances to practice. So this is the best way to do it. If you want my professional help, please go ahead and apply for Mogul Territory. The link is in the bio, or you can send me a DM and we can talk about it. But I'm going to tell you one thing, you guys. Don't make the same mistakes I did when I was an amateur. Get prepared now, and you will move mountains, because also this happens. When you start to prepare because you're practicing so much, the universe or God, whatever you want to call it, hears you, sees you, and starts to reflect back what it is you're doing. Opportunities will show up. People will reach out. You will get the money that you want. You will get the clients and the clout and the brand. But because you're practicing like a professional and you're taking yourself seriously, that is what it takes to become a pro and make your brand stand out in 2026 and beyond. Do not wing it. This is not 2026. You want to be a professional. Again, if you want my help, my name is Amanda Corvelle. Go ahead and apply at the link below, and I'll see you on the inside.